All right. I realize I'm sitting here in complete silence as people hate it. Let my Discord know. See if anyone shows up. Make sure the chat's set up. Test. Look at that. Look at that orange Tenfey with a lowercase t. Now in the Twitch chat window, I have an uppercase T, but over here in the OBS overlay, it's very lowercase, son. In the OBS overlay, it's a great equalizer, son. We're all brought down to lowercase. Okay, I'm going to hope that the sound is good. I went back and listened to the first part of this Real Survivor stream. I feel like my mic was too loud, and it kept, like, peaking. Like Peking duck. I'm looking at it right now, and even as loud as I'm talking, I'm still not in the yellow. I'm in the green. I think the game audio is good. If anyone is actually able to watch this and tell me, that would be nice. It wouldn't surprise me if they're not, because I am streaming this at 12:30 in the afternoon on New Year's Eve. But I managed to get home from work early today, and so I'm just going to stream before something bad happens. I guess I'll take these mixed herbs because we're never coming back to this item box, which means, no, we need the crank. Well, shit. Well, if we're ever so desperate for a handgun magazine and some mixed herbs, we'll come back out here. For the time being, we got to strike off on our own, son. We got to rely on our own intuition, like Chris is going to tell Rebecca here in just a minute. Let me check. Bitch. Okay. I don't think anyone is watching this right now. Which means I can just treat it like a normal Tenfey video where I sit in a room and talk to myself, and then y'all get to watch it later. Just one step removed. And if somebody does pop in, then we'll chat it up. Share a few laughs. I feel like the game audio is peaking now. I see it hitting the yellow. I'll move it down to like right here. Always trying to find that perfect blend of game audio and mic audio. My good friend Mike Audio is always over here going on about different types of coffee and trying to find that perfect.
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Krista, Brad, can you hear me? Brad. Damn.
It's so hard to look at Chris's face and body in this game and imagine him as the Resident Evil 5 Chris. I mean, look at him. He looks like an actual human. He had no idea the dark road he would go down. Also, are these moths also angry, Chris, since you're a fucking moth whisperer? We found out last episode. Alright, let's hope there's no dogs out here. I'm gonna open the door and fucking Clifford and Marmaduke are gonna do the fucking fusion dance. Yep, I see a dog. That's okay, because we're just gonna run. Always run, kid. No problem can catch up with you if you run fast enough. That's what Sonic the Hedgehog taught me. He taught me that it doesn't matter now what happens, that I'll never give up the fight, and there's no way I'd run away from all of my fright. And as long as the voice inside me says go, then I'll always keep on running. I don't remember the rest of that song. My mind immediately parlayed into I Wanna Fly, which is Tails' song. How many Sonic Adventure character theme songs can I remember? I remember Sonic's, it doesn't matter. I remember Tails, it's like, I wanna fly, and then other words. I don't need to know any other lyrics. I know Amy's song goes, sweet, sweet, you're so sweet, and then a bunch of shit happens. Knuckles, I don't remember his song at all. Wesker has left me such a bounty of loot. Unfortunately, I can't pick any of it up. I'm gonna walk out there and Wesker's gonna be standing there in a Christmas sweater and be like, Chris, I thought you'd be more shotgun laden. And he's like, well, Wesker, you see, I've only got 6 inventory slots and the crank and the magnum. And Wesker's like, no, I understand. You don't have to make excuses for old Wesker. He knows when his boons are not wanted. Speaking of boons, we're gonna shoot a hunter in the mouth with a shotgun. I don't know what it has to do with boons, but definitely ain't gonna do it. First we get this fun little moment. This hunter Look who shot you out of here. Chris Redfield did. Get out. I ain't done with you. Motherfucker. I told him. Ah, good times. We have to save Rebecca. I know she's upstairs in the library this time, so I'm not gonna let her die. Fuck you! Oh, he had invincibility points, like an asshole. Did he cut my fucking throat? What the fuck? Goddamn hunters fight too much. I still feel like the game audio is too loud. I'm gonna fine tune it a little more. Guess I'll find out later when I'm angry. Good lord. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. And when I upload this to YouTube later, when y'all are watching it on YouTube, you're also gonna pretend it didn't happen. Unless you're Bubba Gump laying there in Vietnam with a hole in your chest, then you could be like, Forrest, why did this happen? Like, those Tenfey's bad at video games, Bubba. And Bubba will be like, I won't go to a better live stream. I never thought Bubba Gump was going to put me on such blast, but it happened. Okay, this time, we're not going to dilly-dally. We're not going to worry about Sonic the Hedgehog character songs. Alright, we're going to run in that mansion and we're going to shove that Magnum straight up that hunter's fucking asshole. Shut up, Brad. Nobody likes you. I think for once, no, that's actually true. I know that's a little thing I like to say at characters, but I can't imagine anyone liking Brad. Vernon from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. He's the only one that likes Brad. Alright, here we go. On an adventure. So I guess the one hit, or I got hit by a hunter like twice, which probably put me in caution. And hunters can one-shot you in caution. Although I was disappointed that my fucking head didn't fall off. Oh, good lord, these fucking snakes. I've never been bit by them so many times. They know that the internet is watching. Unfortunately, I don't have a grenade launcher or a Barry Burton to hand me acid rounds. I've got to earn my way. Not that I'm bitter or anything. Heaven forbid. Jill Valentine, you know, she's strong and independent. Even with Barry Burton wiping her ass for her. He's like, don't worry, Barry, my asshole's completely clean. And he's like, really? And then he holds up the toilet paper and he's like, take a look at this. That's got to be one of the worst anecdotes I've ever made up. Veranda D, you're here to tell me whether the audio is bad and to see that I've never once died in this game. Never. It's never happened. Let me know if the game audio is too loud when you hear me shooting hunters, because I don't know. I'm watching the little bars in OBS go up and down. They're staying in the green, so I'm hoping they're good. Oh, that's good. All right, hunters. Got him. These nuts. Okay, he only took 2. All right, our good friend over here is going to get introduced to Mr. Magnum. I graduated from the Spencer Mansion, fucking Magnum cum laude. As in, when I shoot this Magnum, I fucking cum laude. All right, Chris, we're gonna creep over here. Look at him standing around the corner like the fucking Boston Strangler. Right, we're gonna run past him. He's gonna hit us twice and piss me off. Fuck you! Oh, did you like that? Because I got a giant shell that fucking take the edge off. Look who came to join the fucking party. Asshole Joe. Ray the Hunter jumping down here like he's gonna do something. Fuck both of you. Alright. Let's go save Rebecca. And then we'll do some inventory management. And go get those shotgun shells that Wesker left for us. God bless his heart. Alright. I think there's a hunter in this hallway, but maybe we can avoid him if we believe in ourselves in the heart of the Magnum. The hunter will be... Oh, wait. Okay. We haven't procced... Oh, that's right. We have to proc the little cutscene to know that Rebecca's in trouble. Right? If I get Rebecca Chambers fucking killed and can't get the good ending, I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh, anyway, to continue the Yu-Gi-Oh analogy I was going with, the hunter's gonna be like, shoot your last pathetic magnum bullet. And Chris is gonna be like, my magnum has no pathetic bullets, Hunter. But it does contain this. Ugh, not 357 Exodia rounds. Nobody's ever gonna be able to load them. Santig is here. Okay, we got this. Son, I'm so glad you all are here to see me streaming and being good at the game and not getting killed by a hunter. Which never happened. I'm describing a Marvel what if scenario. You'd think Chris wouldn't be able to push that statue once the walls got too close, because you'd think they'd be like rubbing up against it. But if there's one thing Chris Fairfield doesn't give a shit about, is physics. So maybe that's why. God, I gotta get used to these fucking controls. I just realized we've come in here and solved this mystery, but we don't have any empty inventory slots, so there's really no reason to be concerned with this shit right now. Honestly thought, I think, therefore here we can actually, can we use this in real time? I think it lets you. What the fuck? Code Veronica lets you use fucking herbs when your inventory is full. And so does goddamn Outbreak, but not in Resident Evil Remake, heaven forbid. The director's vision would be tainted. I think it's when we go in that office out there that needs the emblem key that we'll get the cutscene where Rebecca Chan calls for help. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna store the handgun. We're gonna put these shotgun shells in the shotgun. We're gonna store these magnum bullets in this crank. There we go. Son, TDS 4161. My favorite mecha is in the stream chat. Good time. We're having a good time here in the Tenfey stream chat today. Okay, I can go drop down that hole now. We're just going to double tap any hunters we encounter. And that means we shoot them once with the Magnum. And if they decide they're still going to be full of piss and vinegar, we'll garnish them lightly with the assault shotgun. That ought to hold them. That ought to satisfy the little SOBs. Well, I mean, it's a mansion in the woods. Of course it's going to be brown. It's got earth tones. You're sober. Well, what's the fun in that? It's New Year's Eve. You're supposed to wake up drunk and go to bed even more drunk. My phone just bleeped and blooped, and if I pick it up right now and it says, hey, Twitch app wants to hang out with you, I'm gonna be so fucking angry. God damn it, mobile live dashboard. Oh, I should probably grab the Eagle of Southeast or whatever this fucking book is called. I'm still angry they changed the name of that book. Now, according to the diary, George Trevor died down here, so where's his body? He might have spontaneously decomposed. Here we are, downstairs, where all the good things happen, including big spiders. Everybody loves big spiders. Press 1 on your keyboard if you love big spiders. Ooh, you know what I love? Fucking shotgun shells. Jingle bells, shotgun shells, grandma found a gun. Okay, you can hang out right there shooting your spider jizz. I'm Chris fucking Redfield and I shouldn't have to deal with this bullshit. I went to college. Okay. You've poisoned me. That one probably did. God damn you and your big fucking hairy goddamn wolf spider ass bodies. somehow didn't get poisoned. Chris has got strong knees. He's got poison-resistant knees. Thank God. And they put a blue herb right there just in case. Look at this adorable fucking zombie. Who thinks he's gonna grab me? Who thinks he's gonna grab Chris fucking Redfield? On a fucking Monday afternoon. Beautiful. Everything's coming up Redfield. Alright. Very dangerously flip this electrical switch while standing in ankle-deep water. Chris is like, don't worry, I'm wearing an anti-static wristband. Teague, you work with technology. Do you wear an anti-static wristband when interacting with technology? Or do you just, like, touch something metal? Or do you just grab graphics cards with your teeth and fucking dare them to get shocked? And we're in the kitchen. Remember this guy that we left in the kitchen? He wants that pot of stewed hard crabs, son. Fuck you. That's what I think of you. You better not get up while I'm waiting for this elevator. Damn right. You just keep yourself grounded. I like to think you mean that like emotionally. You're like, all right, Teague, I'm down. We're just gonna check the gigabits in this RAM module. I assume that's something you do. Check gigabits in the RAM module. I feel like there's a zombie right there. Right there. Yep. My fucking Redfield sense was tingling. Got him. Ha D shotgun. Figure I'd throw some memes in there for you kids watching at home. You'll be like, man, Uncle Tenfey is cool now. And then there's this asshole. How you doing? Probably not as good now that I've put a fucking shotgun shell in you. Angry moths. Son, I'm glad I could inspire you, Teague, to make your job more interesting. Alright, there are several items in here that we want. We can grab the flashbang. So how are we going to do this? Let's combine these herbs. Then we're going to pick up these shotgun shells. We're going to reload our shotgun. We'll go kill a couple of enemies. And then we'll have more inventory space. It's a good plan. I like it. This leads us back to the beginning part of the game. There and back again. A Chris Redfield tale. There might be hunters in there too. But I'm going to pretend there's not. That's the power of positive thinking. Son, Ken is here. Everybody's here. A genuine good fucking time here in the Tenfey live stream today. I know hunters are going to jump through windows. I can feel it. If we walk real slow, they won't. Okay, hunters. You're being real fucking cute, but I know you're out here. I can feel the malice emanating from your fucking bodies. Son, I'm already most tolerant Tenfey Channel 2019. I forgot about you. But you know what? You earned a fucking dagger, you bald-headed prick. And look, your friend Ray Ray the Crimson Head here gets a fucking shotgun shell in the mouth. God damn. Some hateful fucking crowd here in this mansion. I just assumed that the zombies despawn like in the original game, but no, they hang out here. Son, everybody knows the official Tenfey cocktail is you mix Mike's Harder Blood Orange Lemonade with Mountain Dew. It'll put hair on your chest. Okay, let's do some. There's a lot of fucking healing items in this box. That's gonna be our heals box, I guess. We need to go use up this mansion key to get it out of our fucking inventory. We also need the red jewel from upstairs, and I gotta go back and grab the battery. Fucking real survivor mode, pissing me off. Okay, are we gonna be back in this area? Probably. Let's just drop off a bunch of shit. Probably coming back here. I mean, we have to. We've put key items in there, but still. Son, you got that Blanca look you're rocking. It's a shame, though. In 2019, all the ladies are going to be in the Dulcim and his yoga pants. Alright, this fucking room. Handgun magazine. Am I some kind of peasant? If I get to the final tyrant and need a handgun magazine, I'll run back here. I'll run back here and get that shit. Okay. Wesker probably hung out in this room too while he was waiting for all the shenanigans in the mansion to go down, to happen. Alright, turn the light off. Hey, stupid, look over here. This room would be unsettling, like, normally, even if the mansion wasn't full of fucking zombies and shit. Like, you ever go hang out in that east office? Like, you mean the one with the creepy fucking bird statue that follows you around the room? Like, yeah, that one. You got a problem with creepy bird statue? You wanna fight about it? Okay. No. No, thank you, sir. Son, that bird is always watching Dig. Son, Teague, if somebody drew Steven Universe fan art of you, your skin would be too light, and the super tolerant fan base of that show would tell you to kill yourself. Alright. There was a statue of a naked lady in the corner of that room. Don't tell YouTube. Don't tell old man YouTube. He gets so flustered at even the prospect of titties. He's like, now see here. This isn't some sort of a brothel we're running here. It's a reputable business. Oh, harumph. I imagine his mustache twitching as he harumphs at the mere notion of there being titties. Unless they're men titties. If they're male presenting nipples, he's all about that shit. Okay, what are we doing? We need to go put this yellow gem in the tiger eye statue. Then we need to go solve the puzzle box mystery. I'm surprised there's not hunters up here. Capcom decided to throw old Chris Redfield a bone. Yeah, Chris isn't the kind to just calmly walk through doorways, son. He's got to make a statement. And that statement is, I'm Chris fucking Redfield. Deal with it. Okay, we're gonna... Puzzle box adventure. So what do we need in our inventory right now? None of this shit. Damn. He's got Chris Redfield on a full fucking blast. Calling him out. Are you gonna @ him on Twitter, son? Yeah, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew, you smug pricks. Couldn't help yourselves but to jump through that window. They must only do it when you have the gem to put in the tiger eye. You are going to turn into a Crimson Head, but I'm going to be halfway to blowing this fucking mansion up by the time you do, so fucking enjoy it. You prick. You smug prick zombie. If you put the red eye in there, like in the original, I think snakes fall on you. I might be confusing it with entering the cathedral at the beginning of Link to the Past, though, and pulling the wrong lever. I tend to get Resident Evil HD and Link to the Past mixed up. They're very similar games. They do both have a randomizer. I need to figure out how you do the Resident Evil randomizer, because that could make for some quality Tenfey times. Oh my god. Fuck. Probably going to be a hunter out here. I might shit my drawers just a little bit. Doesn't matter. I bebop and scattered through there, son. Alright. We got her, son. We know what we're doing. The algorithm that randomizes is set up in a way where it can't block progression. Like it has a kind of like the Link to the Past randomizer. It has things so that like certain keys can't be behind other doors that can't possibly be unlocked or shit like that. Ain't ribbon. Why, I look like some kind of Nancy? Oh, good lord, we get to do another puzzle I'm terrible at. They're arranging the little broken pieces on this box. I've always been terrible at it, and I always will be. Fat man! Oh, I told him. Looks like I came out on top on that exchange of ideals. I'm gonna shotgun this herb. Shotgun Herb. He's one of Red Herb's brothers. He's more into hunting. And NASCAR. Okay. Good lord, don't I hate this fucking puzzle. Okay, this goes at the bottom. The worst part is it's so fucking easy, but I'm just so fucking bad at it. Do you go in the middle? No, you don't. Shut up. This piece goes in the middle. Fiddle in the middle. Look, it's such a fucking easy puzzle. I know you kids at home are watching. I've already fucked it up. I've already irreparably... No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I got it. This goes here. As long as I left myself enough wiggle room, I can shove these two fucking pieces in there. Alright, we're so fucking... If I do this as an absolute record... That's the... I don't know if I've ever fucking done that fast. Good times. Oh my god, the stream chat. I've been so focused on that puzzle. Y'all are there writing a fucking novel. Talking to each other. Amir must be disappointed. He was like, oh boy, Tenfey's going to do that puzzle. And I know it's going to... I'm so confident it's going to take him 2 minutes that I'm going to take a big swig of Jägermeister. Then I fucking slapped that last piece in there and you just started spewing goddamn liquor everywhere. Okay. We have to go back to the item box. I need to drop some of this shit off though. We do need to fight the yawn as well. We got a lot on our palette, son. Chris Redfield's a busy man. We'll go ahead and rescue Rebecca while we're at it. Luckily, we can take this shortcut. Good for us. Oh, the big entranceway, you mean, Teague? Because, yeah, I get that vibe as well. Actually, Devil May Cry was intended to be a Resident Evil game originally. Yes, very good. Then they decided it was too ridiculous. And so, luckily, Resident Evil stayed the quote-unquote grounded, realistic shit that it is. With fucking boulder punching and shit. Alright. All right, when we step in here, we should hear Rebecca holler.
Rebecca, is she upstairs?
Okay. And here is metal object minus stone. I don't think there are any magnum rounds in here on this version. Nope. Okay. The damn shame. Jimmy. Don't worry, Rebecca. Daddy Chris is coming. I'm gonna teach that hunter a thing or two. So that hunter's messing with the Redfield's daughter. So my shooting iron's gonna put him in his place. I'm gonna be like, boy, you in a whole mess of trouble. You better be ready to do the honorable thing with Miss Chambers. Basically, I'm gonna make Rebecca and this hunter have a shotgun wedding. I think he has ill intentions for her. Oh, good lord! Here, guess what? You get a knife to meet you, motherfucker. Rebecca, you should be like punching him in the dick while I'm doing all this. What if when I shot him, he flew backwards on Rebecca, and like Final Destination, that knife like went through him and stabbed her?
We can't stay here.
It would
any
be so
longer.
humorous.
We have to get to the others and find a way out of here. You with me?
Yes.
Then I'll go ahead. Until then, Rebecca, you're on your own. Stay cool and use your better
Like she
judgment.
literally
Got it?
just almost
I can handle
died because
myself.
she's by herself. And the first thing out of Chris's mouth is, go find Wesker or something. God, I'm busy. Whatever.
I didn't mean to get you worried.
Mom says it's my turn to play the Xbox. She should skin that hunter and wear his hunter pelt and disguise herself as a hunter and live amongst them. And once she's learned the ways of their people, she'll truly know. Okay. We can store you, and you here. I am going to take the handgun with me to go fight the yawn. Okay. This is good. It's a good loadout. I like where we're going with it. We should go grab the shotgun shells Wesker left for us outside as a backup. There might be a hunter out here. Not yet. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought I left the fucking stone and metal object, and I was so disheartened with myself. But no, it's right there. Trying to kill a behemoth. Well, everybody knows you just got to summon Rama. Let me guess, there's some 16-hour complicated process you need to fight the behemoth. You got to spend 4 days fucking farming materials to make a fucking dragon spike dildo to shove up his ass. But first, you've got to lay the secret bait on the ground to distract him, and throw a whopper jaw trap at him, and do an interpretive dance. Not that I'm, disparaging Monster Hunter for being an overcomplicated, grindy mess. I'm just saying. I'm just speculating, y'all. Hulu Yaku. Is that a reference to Final Fantasy IV? And the guys that live on the moon. Okay. What's the best route? We're gonna go. Y'all are chatting it up the best in the stream chat, talking about Mothman and being good friends. Does my heart good. I'm just gonna pretend that he wasn't there, that hunter wasn't there, and didn't just try to do a sick dunk on me. Hey. Oh, good lord, you hit my fucking ankle. Congratulations. You're the king of your fucking people. Chris, my god, get in that door. Alright, what I am going to do is grab this handgun magazine I was disparaging earlier, because I'm going to empty that fucking thing into the yawn. He did go right for my Achilles tendon, didn't he? Like an asshole. Alright, get ready to run past the fucking Crimson Head, who's going to try to sucker punch us as soon as we walk in here. What an asshole. That statue's like, hey, why don't you pick up that fake key? Come on. I want a chance to come over there and hang out with you. Alright. It'll be a regulation big ass snake fight. So I don't want any fucking loose cannon antics, Chris. Mr. Redfield. Son, you know he's serious. He went into fucking proper shotgun stance. Oh, let's see that shit again. Alright, enough dilly-dallying. The only problem is I don't have auto-aim since I'm playing on Real Survivor, which means I'm going to have to just assume where the fucking snake is when I start shooting. Oh god, he turned around. And I ran in the middle of him! It's okay. If I shoot his meaty core, he can't attack me. Woo! Don't be hating. Snake's on. There we go. Don't be hating Snake's on, my favorite manga. Okay, I wondered if you were coming around that corner like the smug freak you are. Goddamn camera angles make this genuinely difficult without auto aim. You'd almost think it was a fucking crutch that I rely on heavily. I'll shoot you in the asshole. Oh god. That's what I get for shooting off frame. Off camera like an ass. Oh god, he looks ornery. He's full of piss and or vinegar, son. I can feel it. This Midgar-Sormer looking motherfucker. I need Sephiroth to come impale him on a tree, and then I can learn beta. Alright, we got 11 shots left. Oh god, he turned around again! Fucking Ace of Base! I need you right now to teach this snake how to fucking live his life. He's going. I don't know if he's anticipating me running around this bookshelf. There he is. You smug prick. You fucking mongoose egg eating bastard. Wait, I got that backwards. Alright, he has a tendency to turn around when I do that, so we're gonna go back here and live behind this bookshelf. That's right. We're gonna live back here like fucking Sebastian from the Never Ending Story. No, Chris, Lord help me. Chris, you're literally killing me. Alright, one bullet left in this piece of shit handgun. Where's he going? There he is. Here comes a special boy. Alright, go around that corner. There we go. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. We get to go back into fucking shotgun Betty mode. We're gonna hold that shit so fucking proper when we shoot him in the asshole. Alright, what way are you going? Beautiful. This way? Oh, that away. Oh, good Lord, help me! Why do you have so much HP? You're literally pissing me off. Okay. Alright, we got this. Son shot him directly in the center of his asshole. The snake's one true weak point. I looked over at the stream chat and it's just all proper nouns and shit like I'm reading the Cimmerillion. I have no fucking idea what anyone's talking about. Alright, he hurt us emotionally, but I think we'll be alright. If we can just get back to a damn safe room. I just realized we're in fucking perfect get your head cut off by a hunter health. And we've still got some motherfuckers to get through. But we can do it. We just had to believe in ourselves. Son, bottling your palico after your cat. That's got to be the best part of fucking Monster Hunter. I'm waiting for fucking Slick Rick Crimson Head to come running towards me. Tell you what, we're gonna take the scenic route. Are there crows in here? There are. Where the fuck did y'all come from? Y'all blow in from Assholeburg? Look at Teague spreading this fucking communist dog propaganda down in my stream chat. Oh God, I forgot about you. I thought I would be gone before you. My taunts earlier when he was laying on the floor fucking boosted his adrenaline and he became a Crimson Head. Okay, please let me get the item room hunters. Oh, good lord. Okay, we got this. Fat heels. Son, I'm just gonna look away from the stream chat for a minute. I feel like there might be some fucking hateful rhetoric being spewed about the glorious feline master race. Alright, we've got to make some decisions here. We're gonna eat some herbs. Solid mess of them. Get us some heals. Alright, we need you and you. And you and you. Wish I could bring some fucking heals with me. I guess I could leave these shotgun shells and bring heals, but something about that, just saying that sentence makes me feel ill in my stomach. I guess we'll just know that there are fat heals in this chest if we ever need to come back for them. So what are we doing? We have the battery, so we can go solve complex crank-based machinations. Dogs are alright, they're just 100 times more aggravating than a cat, because they fucking bark at everything. And, like, if you leave the room for 2 minutes, they act like their fucking life's gonna end. They're very codependent. Tear shit up. Get the fuck off of me. shitty ass fucking Crimson Head. I told him. It's the only Crimson Head to ever be killed by one shotgun shell, but it's because of my harsh words. Fucking hit him to the core. Cats might hate you, Teague, but that's because you hate them. I've seen some pretty fucking hateful dogs. Like, I've never been bit by a cat, but I've been bit by a dog before. Cats also don't come running when you walk in a house and just try with all their might to jump on you. And I know you're really like, well, it's just because they're friendly and they love you. Yeah, it's still fucking aggravating. Having a dog is like having a perpetual misbehaving 3-year-old. The only exception are corgis. Corgis are perfect dogs. They're like, they don't act like shitty little dogs, but they're also not so big that they like get on everything and tear everything up. They just want to hang out and be a good friend. That's the only, if Monster Hunter led you made corgi, co's, it'd be alright. I'll allow it. When Capcom calls me up to be like, asking what they're allowed to put in Monster Hunter, I'll tell them that. Y'all talk about cats being grumpy. Every cat I've ever owned has been like so affectionate and loving. That's the thing about cats is you have to like earn their trust. You have to be good to them. Dogs have just been bred to fucking, you could kick one in the fucking ribs and it'll still be, like I said, like a fucking codependent partner. It'll still be there. Fucking staring at you while you eat and drooling. Alright, what do we need? We should save our game. So I'm inevitably going to fuck up again. I need the battery and the crank. There we go. Alright, we're going outside. There'll probably be a hunter in this little entranceway this time. Maybe we can just run past him. Maybe if we don't look at him, he won't notice us. This time, so that's good. I had to run past these doggos again. How y'all doing? Chris Redfield, and I'll be running past you today. Let's see if I can manage to run through here without getting bit by a damn snake and potentially poison. Yep. Not poisonous. I don't have to throw a shit fit. I don't have to throw a big 4-minute long tantrum. Dogs still out here? Oh, there you are. Jojo, the Doberman. Oh, too late. I'm on the elevator. Freedom. Oh, hey. How you doing? Oh, good lord, he got behind me. Shove a fucking knife in his head, Chris. Or just throw a bitch dart him. That'll work. Oh. I was so poised. Chris is much more dog resilient than Jill is. Because he eats red meat. Cut to Jill eating a giant ass cheeseburger with a what the fuck look on her face. Shrugging. She's like, well, I don't know what you're fucking talking about. I goddamn love red meat. Booga. Thought that was a wheelchair for a second there. Turned into fucking Silent Hill. There's so many angry moths in this game. Get past Rover Cleveland here. Yep. Good times. Yeah, I know. It's not very practical. Nothing in Raccoon City is practical. Because even in Resident Evil 3, when Jill's running around the actual city, you've got to do all this convoluted mess just to, like, get downtown. Thank God the whole damn city just got nuked. This boulder doesn't roll and this one does it. There's a single handgun magazine laying there. How adorable. God bless. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the other piece for it. Piece de resistance. We're gonna go talk to Enrico and he's gonna be so skeptical of us because we're not Jill or Barry. Son, this game is where Chris, his animosity towards boulders was created.
Enrico!
Don't come any closer, Chris.
What happened?
Double crosser.
Enrico, wait. Enrico!
Well,
He's like, Chris, I can't believe you used your
Enrico!
stand to shoot me.
Double crosser.
They really should have made a thing where you unlock all the other Stars characters to play their campaigns. Because I want to know like Enrico's series of events to get. Because how did he get down here? He didn't solve the shitty battery puzzle I had to solve. Did he just walk through the waterfall? I always examine these to change their names to Hex and other, but in this one they do have different colored handles, which is very convenient. It's true. Rebecca. So shifty. Son, she did go to college at like the age of 13, and as Will Smith taught me in Men in Black, the little girl was doing complicated ass physics. Nothing ain't right about it. I guess Wesker could have been running behind everybody, tidying up, and making sure Chris had an adventure to go on. Wesker just treating the mansion like one big escape room puzzle. Alright, we can drop off the other crank, square one, forever. Might as well save our games, because I'm probably going to get killed by this giant fucking spider. Alright, time for hot cranking action. That's true. Wesker in there playing the Blue Danube. He's like, what? Did they change the song? He's in there playing the Spinach Rag. And he's like, why won't this fucking door open? God damn it. I'm Albert fucking Wesker. Tell you what, I'm gonna grab that green herb. Just in case. Alright. Well, we do get Chris's unique weapon, the flamethrower, that we get to keep for all of 2 seconds. The flamethrower had fuel lasts less time than the fucking Lappy battery from Strong Bad Email. I do like that it has a big old A and then a little bitty B fuel. Okay. Now for some boulder adventures. Time for a boulder dash. Son, Chris is already plotting his vengeance. Yeah, this mode is definitely more difficult. You gotta pre-plan your shit, especially as Chris. Really? That's my fucking reward. God damn it. What we're gonna do is, I'm gonna try to use this flamethrower to burn away the webs before the black tiger can fuck us to death. If I'm gonna get fucked to death by a black tiger, I don't want it to be a fucking spider. Hey buddy, how you doing? You seem ornery. Come on, burn, burn, burn. Just ignore the spider jizz. We just gotta burn this shit. You gotta watch out for his AI, because he likes to go fucking crazy. Yeah, yeah, we did it. That is true. If Chris had been wearing his cool hip-hop gear, alternate outfit, we'd have seen some serious shit right now. Wow, we've still got 52% left in this motherfucker. Good for us. Of course, now we have to use it to unlock a door. What even is the point of that fucking thing? I know that it was a typo, Tim, but I like to think you're imagining Jesus Christ inflating himself with like a bicycle pump. He's like, stick me on the cross, will you? You're in for a surprise. I'm gonna float all the way to heaven. It's got to be exactly flamethrower weight, I assume. Somebody would counterbalance that shit. Oh, additional boulder. Chris is absolutely seething right now. Not Francis the intern. When you say Francis the intern, I'm imagining Francis from Malcolm in the Middle. Although I guess the villain from Deadpool was named Francis, wasn't he? Oh, once again, complicated ass puzzle because nobody in Raccoon City can pull. They can only push. They can only push others away. Oh yeah, Left 4 Dead Francis. The only thing he doesn't hate is vests. Shit yeah. Once again, we're gonna spray, spray, spray those mortal wounds away. I love this unnecessarily convoluted puzzle using this damn turntable in the middle. They really should. game has some very unsettling music, including this puzzle room music. Man, that other statue is so pre-rendered. I'll take my iron donut. Smile, silent. Chris, you're so poetic. Also, I love that if you walk on that little lazy Susan thing. Chris is like a cat riding a Roomba. Alright, we'll take our flamethrower back. Keep on keeping on. I got when Jill comes down here, there's just those switches are still there, but the doors are just unlocked. God damn it. I'm always gonna be bitter at Jill. Excuse me, sir. I'm just trying to politely walk through your fucking room. God damn. You're like Buzz from Home Alone. Which is a nice little parallel because he had that spider that Kevin later puts on Daniel Stern's face. I just feel like using up the rest of this flamethrower, so I'm gonna torch that poor motherfucker. At least we got some joy out of it. Damn, he had an elaborate death. Dude, if I got a picture of a Chris Redfield cat riding a Roomba, it would do my heart so good. It would grow 3 sizes. I don't think we need the hex crank anymore now, so we're going to store that in here in our crank drawer. I'm going to use another ink ribbon just because I'm not going to take them with me, so we might as well keep saving as we go. Life's a dance, you learn as you go, son. Alright, let's continue Chris's underground adventures. Hey guys, what are y'all so fucking mad about? Yeah, Teague, I am. It's just I was so fucking worn out from work. I'm gonna do some more recording starting next week because I'll have more free time. So I'm gonna continue that series. I got so much flack though for farming that ring of Varda. It's so controversial. I never remember. I think it's 4, 2, 3, 1, yeah. If you go in the comments on the 4th part of that playthrough where I'm using the ring of Barda, you can see a couple of people that are like talking about how it defeats the whole point of the challenge, which I can kind of see where they're coming from, but if I'm just going to farm up a Chris Agrum and then invert a castle, then it doesn't really matter. I'm not saying like it's bad. I'm not saying, oh guys, go defend me, because they're regular Tenfey viewers. They weren't mad at me, they were just disappointed. They knew I could do better. I walked into my room when I got home from school and they were sitting there waiting at the kitchen table. I was like, what's up? And then they sat the ring of Arda down and they're like, what's this? I'm like, I don't know. They're like, really? I found this in your room. And I'd be like, oh, I don't know how it got there. She's like, really? You didn't farm a giant skeleton in the Coliseum for a half hour to get it to drop? I'm like, no, look, I'm holding it for a friend, okay? And they were like, I'm so disappointed in you, Tenfey. You have so much potential. You don't need game-breaking garbage like this. And I'm like, whatever. It's my life. If I want plus 30 in strength, I'll get it. I can't stop the analogy. It's got a life of its own. Okay, we need to go get the broken flamethrower now. And we also need to not get our asshole grabbed by Lisa Trevor. That's harsh, Deeg. You're putting fucking dead hookers and blow under your brother's mattress so that your mom can find it. Alright. If they don't love to give Chris Redfield a handgun magazine, I'm gonna take them with me just in case. If we get to the Umbrella Man lab, we're just in the handgun straits. Speaking of dire straits, how many of you all have been watching JoJo Part 5 as it's been airing? It's definitely like... I mean, JoJo keeps getting weirder and weirder, and Part 4 had its weird shit, but Part 5 is fucking crazy. Which is a good thing. I'm like a clickbaity blog. I'm like, JoJo Part 5 is going completely nuts, and then in parentheses, and that's a good thing. I do like Giorno so far. He seems like a upstart feller with his Dio Brando ass jeans. Although his stand seems to be able to do whatever the hell it wants, which I guess is kind of the point. Alright, we gotta proc Lisa. Look, more JoJo reference. Don't worry, Lisa, sweetheart. I'm gonna get a broken flamethrower and unlock a door, and we can hang out again. Son, we might have to install microwave ovens. I don't think there's anything in this box. God, imagine leaving an item in this box in this mode. You would never fucking see it again. You'd have to trudge your ass way back here to get that shit. Oh, good lord. I turn into Sideshow Bob. I'm like, oh, good lord. Very well. I shall push the box slightly further. And then, Bart, you shall die. After I get done arguing with Niles and my father in his armchair. I assume this flamethrower wasn't broken before you crushed the box to get it out of there. Which means they were shipping one flamethrower and just a giant ass fucking wooden crate. Also, I just realized one difference in Chris's campaign is I could leave this area right now if I wanted to because Barry isn't here to steal the fucking lift. What if I said that and I got there and Barry was in the lift flipping me off as it went up? It'd be so amazing. It'd be life-changing. Alright, time for Lisa dodging adventure. How you doing, sweetheart? She literally teleports. She's like Jason fucking Voorhees with that shit. Some kind of lever. Chris is like, there's some sort of toggle on the wall. Alright, we need to stop fucking up and running in the walls. Hey, Lisa. How you doing? Here, have my finest broken flamethrower. Ah, Lisa Trevor's fuck dungeon. Reminds me of the halcyon days of my youth. Water moccasins. Oh god. Oh god, the camera angles. Run, Chris. Yeah, Lisa Trevor's fuck dungeon is probably one of the creepier rooms in the game. That's right, you don't have to solve a puzzle in this box, you just open it. Herbs aplenty. Ah, we'll throw a blue on there just in case I accidentally get poisoned. And we're back at Lisa's. This isn't her fuck dungeon. This is her fuck shack. They're connected. This is where I would pick up the Magnum if I'd left it there earlier. But then we wouldn't have had fun Magnum adventures. Adventures in Magnum City. A tower of chairs is pretty unsettling. It's like finding a flight of stairs in the middle of the woods. There's just something off about it. Run through this scenic wooded vista one last time. How much less creepy this area would be in the daylight. Believe Obo Joe the zombie here. God bless his heart. He tries. Oh my God, does he try. Alright, the graveyard's gonna be full of zombies. Which is actually the one appropriate area for them to be in, so I can't really give them much flack. But they're so run pastable. I think my game lagged for a second there. The camera angles were too powerful. Alright. And we're back. A dinosaur story. I'll take the stone and metal object. Thank you, sir. Alright, time to start ferrying some items between item boxes. Because if we're going to take all this shit to the lab with us, we're going to have to make a couple of trips between here, this item box, and the one below the stairs. Fun times. Here, my handgun's in the other box. Oh shit. Oh, they won't automatically combine. Well, that sucks. Alright, let's go ahead and move all these fucking key items over there. How y'all been doing today? Since this is going to be boring, me running back and forth from item boxes for the next few minutes. Y'all got any New Year's plans? Game of Thrones. How can you watch that and Tenfey simultaneously? They're so different in tone. You got an enormous burrito. Son, I went to a little establishment today on the way home by the name of Bojangles. And I gotta say, they restored a lot of faith in me. The Bojangles here in Morehead City, like, has been letting me down lately. Like, really long wait times, and then you get your food, and it's obviously been sitting there, like, for hours. Like, the dirty rice will be dried up, or your biscuit will be hard. But I got 2 sausage biscuits today, and they were fucking top tier, son. The perfectly flaky and crumbly buttermilk biscuits. God, they were good. I also cheated. I brought them home and put a Kraft single slice of cheese on each of them and microwaved it for a few seconds. I'm not going to pay their outrageous cheese inflated prices. God damn, weren't they good. I'm going to starve myself to death just remembering them. Okay. We'll drop off you. MO disc. Rest. And make another run. Chris is like, I'm going to the item box. You need anything? He's like, Barry shouts back. He's like, get some Fritos for Jill. And Jill's like, what about you, Barry? And Barry holds up a big bag of Tom's hot fries. And he's like, I have this. And she's like, you're so optimistic. Wow. You don't seem bitter about that at all, Teague. And Tom's hot fries, goddamn, aren't they good? Yeah, I don't plan anything on New Year's Eve either. I'm usually sick. And actually right now, I think I got like a minor cold. Because I woke up yesterday and my throat doesn't hurt, but you know the back of the roof of your mouth, like right above your throat where you can feel where your fucking sinuses drain? Like that part is a little sore. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that I have like a minor degree of illness. Alright, take these 2 first aid sprays. I'm going to leave the rest of that shit. If I get so bad off that I need it, I'll crawl my ass back up here and snort that herb. But I think I'll be alright right now. Not my sciatica. Well, for anyone who doesn't have any plans, after I finish this playthrough, I'll stop for a while. But later this evening, I might stream again because I'm gonna be here at my house. I've got a bottle of Evan Williams that my roommate gave me for Christmas, and I've got a can of Monster Energy drink. So that's gonna be my festive holiday spirits. Alright. You all. For you, crowd. I'm gonna save real quick because I have to go down Hunter Alley to get to that other item box, and I just know I'm gonna fuck everything up. Son, I'm armed with knowledge and 1 ink ribbon, and I've got like 40 self-defense daggers. Got 5 grenades, 4 daggers. I'm a goddamn arsenal. I'm like Solid fucking Snake. Alright, I'm gonna dart in here and grab these ink ribbons that I that I talked down to earlier. Because I'm probably gonna save. I'm definitely saving more frequently than I usually do. Son, if it was RE5 Chris, he'd be picking up hunters and fucking pile driving them. Alright, what's the best route to get to that item box? Is it to go the lengthways? And we'll just go for it. And as a matter of fact, we should only have to dodge one hunter if we take this bottom route. The one that's downstairs in the room right outside the item box. So, might be our best bet. Not Kenshiro. They're long lasting. They're made out of Moby Dick. Y'all hear spooky mansion music in the background? Alright. We know there's one hunter around the corner here. He's an ornery bastard, too. But if I can get my drunk ass in this door, we'll be alright. Alright, what are we taking this? There we go. Everything but the optional closet key. There are games where like light sources like torches and candles are temporary. Does he not notice me? Does Hunter Senpai not notice me? Redfield Chan does not notice Hunter Senpai. No, it would be Chris Senpai does not dream of Hunter Chan. I'm making a joke about a weird titled anime that came out this season that I haven't watched. And if you somehow hack the 2 stone and metal objects in your inventory in this game, you could beat it so quickly. Because right at the beginning, you could just run down here. I'm gonna go ahead and save again because, as you all know, I do love to get my ass bitch darted off a cliff by Lisa Trevor. So I don't want to deal with going back to that item box again if I die. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you here. We're gonna chock you full of handgun bullets. That will hold us. Okay. Luckily, Wesker Senpai will be there to help us. He'll be like, Chris, get some of this action. And then afterwards, help me finish this bento. Can any of you all guess what's in the bento box? Well, if you've been paying attention, you'll know it's the #1 item that all bento boxes must contain.
You're a bit of a mess-up. Chris, take a piece of the action.
Wesker running into a genuine situation down here that he can't just fucking scab his way through. Alright, don't get bitch started, kids. That's #1 rule. That's Chris Redfield's #1 rule of combat, is don't get bitch started. Second rule, don't get your asshole grabbed. Wesker, sweetheart. There you go. Might put some bullets in this motherfucker. That is true. Avoid all corners. You gotta say for yourself, Wesker.
I'll investigate this area a little further.
Okay. You could come up with a better lie than that. Jesus. Good lord, the camera angle locked up again. I feel like this elevator could also be used to press olive oil. How often, when this lab was, like, working, how often did they have to open this fucking entranceway? Like, did it just close at 10 p.m.? The last guy out had to fucking take the rest out and go hide them in books? Seriously. I always go the wrong way. Alright, drop off this big armful of shit that we have. And then go get some of our fucking guns. Fun. Kadakoi Kami is hosting me. That's awfully nice of them. They're such a gracious host. I assume they've got like cocktails and pigs in a blanket and little Swedish meatballs with toothpicks in them. I just imagine them as Leonardo DiCaprio in The Great Gatsby. And handing me a glass of champagne or a martini. Yeah, you gotta think everything in here would have rusted by now. It's just constantly damp. I think Umbrella's and Spencer's obsession with hiding shit and weird puzzles probably makes it hard to pass any kind of OSHA safety standard. Also, how did they get the damn permit for this place? Because when you build a house, you've like got to get clearance that like the electrical and everything is good before they'll let you move in. Just how many people at Umbrella had to bribe to build this fucking shit? What if we get back up there and there's just a note on the box that says thanks for all the guns, and it's the Dungeon Rat. There's one thing I learned about the Dungeon Rat, or the Gungeon Rat, I should say. No, he's called the Resourceful Rat. Anyway, and in the game Enter the Gungeon, if you leave a gun in a room, the Resourceful Rat will appear and take it and leave a note calling you a sucker. But you can get in a Metal Gear Punch-Out fight with him, so that balances out. Alright, I want a Magnum and a shotgun and a handgun and a survival. I don't need that fucking knife. Okay. We'll take a couple of heals. Just keep the chill off. Fun. A head crab is watching once again. Are you a regular head crab, or are you one of those weird, creepy ones that when it bites you, your HP drops down to 1? And that the zombies throw at you. Alright. Fun. Your grade A certified head crab. Your A5 Wagyu head crab. Oh god, these damn 3D controls. They give me a perfect excuse for being bad at the game. Although they do make it easy to juke around zombies, so I can only complain so much. Okay. Oh god, not European. And what are you, some kind of communist? Using your kilometers and weighing things in stone. well, I don't know if this is true in all of Europe, but I know that in England you have to pay a tax to have a television. You know who else taxed televisions? Hitler. All right, here's what we're gonna do for our laboratory adventures. First, we're gonna save before I manage to fuck everything up. Completely and utterly. Son. Headcrab gets it. Communism is the definition of failure. Alright, we're gonna take this handgun and we've got all these damn grenades burning a hole in their pocket. So to prevent future Crimson Heads, we're gonna run in here and just run asshole first into these zombies and let them grab us so we can blow their heads off with these fucking flashbangs. Oh no, not a zombie! Excuse me, sir? There we go. I know you haven't been a zombie for long, but have some fucking self-respect. There you go. And boom goes the dynamite. How about you, handsome? Or your friend there? One of y'all is a bit more active when it comes to chasing old Chris Redfield. Here, give me a hug. Enjoy that shit, you earned it. Top of your class. That got his attention. He's like, what the fuck was that? Oh god. I think I have a chance with this guy. There we go. That's what I like to see. Good times. We're having a good time here in the Umbrella Laboratory today. Okay. Second MO disc. Son, you did it. You beat the system. But the Queen, what if she shows up and she's like, what's all this then? Not watching the telly. Keep calm and watch the EastEnders. Oh, you get a grenade? We're gonna shoot him from off camera like a cool guy. Hell yeah. Alright. We are just trucking through this fucking lab. Son, Dustin, you were actually here in a Tenfey stream. Oh god. You should get the Queen in here on this Tenfey stream. She'd be like, we find this Tenfey to be most distressing. Oh my. Oh. One does not believe that Resident Evil should be played in such an uncouth manner. Alright, time to hack the internet. Little John and Ada action. Also, can you imagine a world where you can have a 3-character password that doesn't have to have a fucking tilde or an ampersand and 5 capital letters and 2 numbers in it? Nowadays, you go on fucking some shitty website to find something to beat off to, and you've got to make a password that you need a Nazi Enigma machine to crack. All right, let's hear Tofu. Ask us how you doing there. Oh, he said a different line. Fuck you, Tofu. You ruined my stream. Mirror the Paladin, that's a genuine Resident Evil joke, and it does my heart good. That's Leon's password. Alright, we did it. We've hacked the entire laboratory and found Wesker's private emails. Now he'll never be president. Okay. I think there's one zombie in here, so he's gonna get a grenade too. He earned it. How you doing? Here you go. Look at you. You look like you should be hanging in a goddamn biology classroom. Get naked prick. Sequel to The Naked Gun, The Naked Prick. Why, yes, I would love a handgun magazine. Thank you. I'm Chris Redfield, and I fucking take my handgun to the grave. Does anyone remember the fucking password that slide gives you? It's like, Oh yeah, it forms a little plus sign on the thing. That's how I remembered it. So we don't need to take the damn slides with us. Oh, we'll leave that healing item there just in case. Alright. We're bebopping and/or a scatting through this Umbrella Laboratory, son. Like it ain't nothing. God, I keep getting this confused with the original. I always forget you have to go back to this upstairs room to get the damn power key. Yeah, 8462. You just go, like, around the plus sign. Son, Varan Dondi, you're if you're over in the UK, that means you'll experience the new year. You'll time travel, son. You'll be like David Tennant. That's 5 hours ahead of us. You'll be in 2019. You could tell us how cool it is or if everything went to shit immediately. You could be like, guys, don't come here. Stay away. Stay in 2018 where you're safe. There you go. Why, yes, I would love the power. Did I take Kenneth's, No, I didn't pick up Kenneth's fucking final will and testament of him getting his asshole eaten out by a zombie. What a damn shame. He's like, remember me as I was. Getting my asshole eat constantly. Chris is like, I remember you in any other way. He's like, no. It's my legacy, Chris, goddammit. Don't take it from me. Okay. I think we've had enough fun hand grenade, handgun adventures. Time to be serious. It's time to be Magnum. It's Ben Stiller time because we're going Magnum. First and foremost, kids, always keep your inventory pretty. That ought to hold us. He really can't. I don't understand how all the Bravo team members fucking died so easily to regular zombies. Maybe it's one of those gameplay contrivances. Maybe the zombies are actually very tough. It looks like from the limited amount of stuff I've looked at the Resident Evil 2 remake, it looks like they've made the zombies very resilient. Because I saw a guy shoot a zombie in the head twice with a shotgun and blow off 2 chunks of it. And that motherfucker still kept coming for Leon Kennedy. He wanted that juicy man meat, son. Alright, I can't afford any Crimson Heads in here when I'm carrying the nitro fuel, so... Sorry, sir, you're gonna have to come out of me. Son, that's Chris's new show on True TV. Magnumed. He causes these embarrassing social situations with hidden cameras. And then right at the end, when the person is about to have a mental breakdown, Chris Redfield like busts out of a closet or a trash can nearby and just shoots him fucking point blank in the mouth with a Magnum revolver. And he's like, look like you just got magnumed. Alright, let's push a shelf. It's exciting. Today on this old shelf, we're going to be pushing this here shelf. Can't remember if there's anything in here to care about. Nah, there's not. There's just this asshole and we're going to ignore him. Use the GameCube to read this MO disc. Somebody needs to hack the PC version of this to change that texture back to being a GameCube instead of this little mystery box. A GameCube's a GameCube, but the mystery box could be anything. You can't hit me. I have invisibility frames. I was pushing a shelf. Fucking cheating ass chimeras. Okay. Not too good, I imagine. Now you got a fucking hole in your head, and just because you're standing there and I don't like you, you get one too. God, it is satisfying using this fucking Magnum. Chris should spawn with this fucking thing. Barry Burton would be so proud. Chris comes to work one day and goes to pull out his standard issue sidearm. Yeah, how's that feel, motherfucker? And then Barry looks up, and when Chris pulls out his gun, it's a fucking Magnum revolver, and Barry's just like, ha ha, ha ha, that's my boy. Alright. Any other Chimeras need a fucking Magnum bullet put in them? Anybody? Anybody want to come over here and hang out with us? Okay, good. The only good Chimera is a dead Chimera. Except for that one that's the little girl fused with the dog from Full Metal Alchemist. Although I guess Scar does fucking kill her. So. I guess you could call it a mercy killing. I made myself sad. Alright. Look at this Crimson head free zone, son. It's all just a matter of hand cannons and hand grenades. That is true. I didn't know that they're old pals. Such a gasping face has been posted in the chat all of a sudden. Really? This is like the extreme version of the freezing superconductor from Resident Evil 2. Alright, time to walk our ass slowly and calmly. We're gonna walk quickly like John Freeman. Go insert this thing, and if a zombie somehow is respawned, then we're just gonna have to slowly walk around him. Probably while shooting our pants. I like all the Dutch angles in this laboratory. Gives it a very David Lynch feel. Kubrick. Who's the guy? Fincher. Guy that directed Fight Club. I might watch Fight Club tonight. It's one of my favorite movies. I rewatched Scott Pilgrim on Christmas Day. Right before I streamed Resident Evil. So maybe on New Year's Eve / New Year's Day I'll rewatch Fight Club. And brush up on the rules. He's walking so determined with that fucking Magnum. If only I was Carcinogen SDA, I could focus, attack, dash, cancel, and run in little bursts. Alright, Chimeras. Here's the rule. You're not allowed to come over here and grab my asshole while I'm walking with this thing. Because you'll kill both of us. What if I walked around that corner fucking forest, the one dangerous zombie with his grenades hung on him? Came running around there. We'd be well and truly fucked. But it'd be quite humorous. It'd be a very slapstick ending. Chris would be like, "Oh, you knucklehead, look what you've done now." And Force would be like, "Woo!" I guess Barry could be Mo. Alright. He endured that bullet just to hit me one final time. He had the fucking final attack materia junctioned. God damn. All the hate in his heart was able to keep his claw going so he could slice me. Oh, good lord. And then he melted. He went back to hell where he belongs. Jesus. I just saw a flashbang laying in the floor. Alright, now we get the whackety sacks our way around this room while trying to not get fucking grabbed. It's a very satisfying noise when you turn on the elevator. How you doing there, sweetheart? You gonna escort me to the door, it looks like. Alright, I do want this grenade. I want that. Son. It has like a sticker on it. I just realized it has like a label maker sticker on it. That's like sound and fury, signifying nothing. What's that quote? Dustin, if you're still in the stream chat, what is the quote I'm trying to say? And what does it come from? You're one of them literary types. I figured you would know. Alright. Let's go visit Jill in the prison cell before we trigger the self-destruct. See what she has to say. We'll give her a bottle of ketchup and a handkerchief. That famous quote that's like fury, something and fury signifying nothing. It's one of those quotes you hear in English class. Like it's supposed to be like a statement on the futility of something. I don't know. I don't got no book learning. And since we're up here, since we're in the area, we might as well grab our shotgun. We don't actually need it because we're just going to shoot the tyrant a bunch and then run out of the room like Zoidberg. It's probably from Macbeth. Half the fucking shit people say is from Macbeth. Alright, we'll put you here and you here. The handgun will just be there as a reminder of the good times we shared. Yeah, that's it. You got it. That I think you that quote sums up the Tenfey channel if I've ever heard one. That's a pretty damn apt description. I had to memorize a speech from Macbeth and recite it in front of the class my senior year of English. It was the when Birnam Wood moves to Dunsinane fucking speech or whatever. Alright, we're gonna go see Jill even though we can't get her out because she's in the most heavily fortified fucking part of the goddamn lab. I'll never stop complaining about why is the fucking prison cell the hardest room to get into in the whole damn game. Wesker's like, I also keep my lunch in there. And Jill's like, not anymore. She's like, damn you, Valentine. Wesker's like, I'll have my revenge. I do like the added step that is down another flight of stairs in this version. Alright, Jill. How you doing in there?
Chris?
Jill.
Chris? Wesker's the...
I know.
You're dropping all kinds of fucking
wait, I'll be back.
gold in the stream
Okay.
chat today. I still wonder how Wesker got her in there. Did he leave a trail of fucking Reese's Pieces? And at the end of it, when Jill followed the trail of Reese's Pieces all the way from the mansion down here to the lab. And then when she got to the jail cell, she finally got slightly suspicious, but she looked in there, and in the middle of the jail cell Wesker had left one of those big Reese's cups that has Reese's Pieces like mixed in them. And I would get locked in an Umbrella Lab for one of those fucking things, because goddamn are they delicious. They're pure diabetes. Damn if they ain't good. This Tenfey stream brought to you by Reese's Big Cup Reese's Pieces stuffed. Alright, time to meet up with Rebecca and foil Wesker's plan. Wesker's gonna be like, what you doing? And Rebecca's like, what am I doing? And Wesker's like, foiling my plans?
Chris!
And Rebecca's like,
Rebecca.
yes.
I saw you in the inner garden.
Rebecca really is the Krillin of Resident
Well,
Evil.
I'm glad you're okay.
And Wesker is very much the
no more following.
Vegeta.
Just stay with me, kid.
So that would make
That's
Chris
my plan,
Goku.
sir.
Does that mean Jill has to be Bulma? Because I don't know if I agree with that. And Barry is, I would say Barry's Piccolo, but I like to think of Barry as Mr. Satan. But that would be Brad Vickers. So Barry would just has to be Piccolo. Kenneth is Yamcha. Forrest is Tien. But who's Chaozu? Oh god, Alexa Ashcroft. I didn't think we were gonna get. I was just doing Resident Evil 1. Jesus. Wesker could be
Wesker.
Cell, I guess.
So you've come. Chris, you make
No,
me
the
proud.
Tyrant is Cell.
But of course you are one of my men.
Thanks.
Son, dude, that was the
Since
best
when,
compliment
Wesker?
Wesker just gave Chris.
I'm
He's like, of
afraid
course
I
you
don't
got
know
here.
what
You're my
talking
special
about.
boy.
Since when have they been
He's
slipping
like,
you a
come
paycheck?
settle my knee and tell me what you want for your birthday.
I think you're a bit confused. I've always been with
What is
Umbrella.
Wesker listening to on that headset anyway?
Stars were umbrellas. No.
Doesn't that
rather,
headset imply that he has a radio?
little piggies.
But everyone acts like Richard had the only damn
The
radio and
tyrant
his was
virus
broken.
leaked, polluting this whole place. And unfortunately,
Wesker
I had
is
to give up
Oolong.
my lovely members of Stars.
Master Roshi. Good lord, I got myself into a fucking
Killed
situation.
them with your own dirty hands. You son of a bitch!
Look at that accusatory pointing.
Oh yes, dear.
Wesker's like, it's
Just
not
like
polite
this.
point, Mr. Redfield.
Rebecca!
Rebecca,
Don't
run.
move.
Oh god.
You.
Why?
I don't think you want to die.
You didn't even
just
try.
yet. I have something.
Also, she has the
some
only
interest to
working
you.
bulletproof vest in the game. Because Enrico, he fucking took one like a champ. Rebecca there, she loves that shit. She gets up rock fucking hard demanding Wesker shoot her again. Probably because she's a chemist. She's probably mainlining fucking red-green herb combo in her arm right now. Plus, this takes place after Resident Evil 0, so she's already been on a Billy Cohen adventure. She's worldly and experienced. I like to think the Tyrant is
ultimate
conscious
life
this
form.
whole time and watching you,
Tyrant.
but he just gets mad because you drain his fucking bathwater away,
Wesker,
and he's cold.
you've become senile.
You didn't give him a towel or nothing.
Chris, you'll never understand. It's magnificent.
I guess in this instance, he's Android 17 and Wesker is Scott Huzero. But I don't know if I like that analogy either. You think they would have designed him to not have his heart
test tube
outside his
freak.
chest. Chris is so much less sympathetic towards the Tyrant than Jill is. Alright, come around that corner, sweetheart. Shoot you right in your dick, or your lack thereof. You androgynous motherfucker. Why don't you play that angel from Constantine? Oh god. Don't let him touch you. He's got you. I hope that hit him. Don't shoot until you see the white of his asshole. I think we dropped him like a sack of fucking taters, son. Rebecca, get up, you lazy ass. Rebecca, this counts as part of your Christmas vacation.
Rebecca!
Chris. Chris.
Look, she ain't even
It's
got
a
a
good thing
bruise
you
or
were wearing your
nothing.
bulletproof vest. There's nothing left for us to do here. Let's get
The
moving.
way Chris says that makes me think of the end of the G.I. Joe movie where Duke dies, but the kids were so sad that they changed it at the last minute. And so when Duke like collapses in a heap, somebody immediately just goes, he went into a coma. All right. Can we examine Wesker's body and take his sunglasses? Probably not. What a pathetic way to die. Son, he's got his secret notes he doesn't want anyone to know about. He's like, once again, Chris Chan didn't notice me today. Oh God, I just realized I can't call Chris Chan. There's way too much precedent for that on the internet for that particular name. We'll call him Chris Coon. We got just enough magnum bullets to shoot the final tyrant with, and we'll, you know, to soften him up for this shotgun. This is the part where Rebecca decides that she also knows how to blow up fucking secret laboratories. She's like, I saw a triggering system. And Chris is like, better put a warning on it. A little Tumblr joke for y'all.
Chris?
What is it?
I found a file in the lab. Apparently, there's still a lot of tyrant virus here. We should blow this whole place up.
Right. The show must go on. I'll leave that up to you, Rebecca.
I'm on it. I'll start the self-destruct system I found a little while ago.
Chris is like,
It's not like we're
blowing
out of
up
this
secret
yet.
labs is
I'll see you
women's
on the
work.
outside.
Outside.
He's like, I'd be so embarrassed if Barry saw me blowing up a secret lab. Be like, oh, Chris, blowing up a secret lab, are you? Want me to get you a nice sundress you can wear while doing that? He's like, shut up, Barry. God. Oh, geez, Wesker's gonna kill me. Oh, God, I have to pay for these magnum bullets out of my own pay. All right. Is there any secrets left in this chest? All right. We got this shit on lockdown, son. The tyrant ain't gonna know where we're coming or going. I'm gonna shove this assault shotgun up his asshole sideways. Labs are just fancy kitchens. That's true. Women be shopping.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
It is awfully nice of them to make the self-destruct sequence also unlock all doors. Fuck you. I got shotgun shells to burn. I got spending shotgun shells. Then my grandma came over for the holidays and fucking gave me a card, and when I opened it, it had 20 shotgun shells in it. Chris was like, thanks, Graham. And Chris's dad was like, no, you're going to invest those shotgun shells wisely, huh? And he was like, fuck you, Dad. It's hookers and blow. And the dad's fucking bowler hat and flew off the top of his head. And he was like, my word. Y'all ever think I just might have something fucking wrong with me? Oh, I already reloaded. All right, good. I didn't want Jill to see me without a fully cocked shotgun, son. It'd be so embarrassing. Be like, Jill, this is the... I was in the water earlier. There's shotgun shrinkage. Haven't you seen Seinfeld? You think Jill would have already left since the announcement is telling her that all the doors are unlocked?
Jill, sorry I made you wait.
I knew you'd come.
Let's get out of here.
Jill, my God, we just got back together. Maybe Jill recently watched that episode of Star Trek where Picard gets kidnapped and a clone of him is made, and he's locked in a jail cell or a space jail cell with different aliens, and they got to figure out the mystery of why they're there. They got to old boy their ass out of there. Look, Jill was in here with shotgun shells, just having a grand old fucking time. Anyway, in that Star Trek episode, whenever they try to fuck with the door, like a beam shoots them that just makes you experience intense pain. So, you know, Jill recently watched that episode, and that's why she didn't try to open the door. It's a perfect analogy. God damn it. Y'all just don't understand. Redfield and Valentine at Tanagra.
Let's get going!
Once again, you'll notice right when she got out of the prison cell, Jill had her handgun. Which means Wesker didn't even bother taking it from her. That's how confident he was. Wesker was there giving her additional guns through the bars of the jail cell. It's like the first episode of the Lupin the Third, or at least the series that we got here in America. Like that guy invites them all to that giant cruise ship to get revenge on them, and he has like a robot cyborg body that's supposed to be invincible, and so he just gives them a bunch of guns and fucking military vehicles, and he's like, come on assholes, 1v1 me, and then they just fucking run the Ferrari into like a ditch and sink it. I'm getting vague recollections of Lupin the Third. Alright, this should have 1 green herb in it, or a mixture. Yeah, just 1 green herb. We're gonna eat that. Alright, let's make the perfect inventory for fighting tyrants. There, that's really about all we can do. I'm not gonna leave shotgun shells to take the handgun. Son, she would. She'd sit there and die out of spite. It'd be like the Aborigine from Walkabout, who sneezed one time and then immediately died of sadness. Theo, have you seen Rebecca? Look, have you seen Rebecca? Short, brown hair. We're going on vacation to Silent Hill. Imagine if they did a crossover of Silent Hill and Resident Evil, and it was Wesker went to Silent Hill. I can only imagine the shit he would experience. But it's post super virus Wesker, so he's running around doing all kinds of crazy shit. It could be interesting, is all I'm saying.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. 3 minutes to detonation.
The self-destruct system's activated.
Good work. Brad's up in the helicopter.
Really? Thanks for the
things are
heads up,
coming.
Rebecca. I had no
I'll take
hint
care of them.
that the self-destruct
Chris,
was
you
active.
just get in contact with Brad somehow.
Okay.
Chris is like, I've got like 40 guns if y'all want one. Or are you just going to Beretta everything to death? Of course, there's 2 of them. If Rebecca followed you around the whole game also using her Beretta, you could take down fucking anything. You just spam deeps on that motherfucker. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to have Barry Burton on the roof firing his Magnum at the tyrant to help us. But we'll have something almost just as good. Little lady by the name of R. Chambers. That's too obvious. We'll call her Rebecca C. Shooting her little petite handgun. God bless her heart. She tries. Of course, Jill's going to step out the elevator, see the tyrant, and be like, what the fuck is that? And get cold cocked. I like to think Jill doesn't even know they're monsters because she immediately got locked up before she even saw any other than the dogs. And so when she sees the tyrant, she's like, what the fuck is that?
Chris!
Oh god, she just,
You okay?
the tyrant doesn't even hit her, she just faints. I just realized in Chris's canon ending, he forms a harem. Jill, Rebecca, and Brad make up his harem. Oh god, Rebecca, you should have reloaded in the menu. Get away from her, you bitch! I'm gonna shoot you in the asshole with my shotgun. Oh lord, he's pissed. Maybe he'll give me a chance to reload, like a gentleman. Oh god, he's focus attack dash canceling. Alright, we got him right where we fucking doing. Come on, motherfucker. I can move in 3 dimensions. Right in the ass! Alright, Brad. You might have noticed I'm shooting a monster in the asshole, so if you want to go to the Lord, I got bitch started. Fuck you. Oh, we're doing proper shotgun stunts. There we go.
Use it! Kill it! Whatever it is!
Chris looked up, he was like, is Brad gonna call me an Amazon? But no, Chris is no Amazon. That's his DLC from Resident Evil 7. Not an Amazon. Alright. right, you big motherfucker. Stand right there. Of course, he won't tolerate the first rocket, so here, have another one. That's the most calm, like, I've ever rocketed the Tyrant. It's just like, here you go. Like, the Tyrant knew what was happening and didn't give a shit. He'd already given up. Son, we did it. We're real survivors. Destiny's Child would be so proud of us. Oh, I got a little excited there during that fight. I just noticed I peeked into the yellow. How embarrassing. Son, Titus will crack. Well, you get to see the ending cutscene. That's the best part of any Tenfey stream, right? Also, is your name based on Titus from Final Fantasy X being on crack? Because that would be hilarious. All right, let's see how we did.
Chris,
And if Wesker's
you did
proud
a
of
fine
us.
job.
It was all worth it just for Wesker to be proud of us. Good lord. I used the same number of ink ribbons as I did healing items. Oh no. Not a crush on Rebecca, ooh woo. But what if Rebecca notices your bulge? All right, we did it, kids. All that's left now is oh, Titus. I got you. Well, all that's left now is to beat invisible enemy mode. Y'all can probably imagine what that is off the top of your head. But for now, since Titus is here, I guess I have to end the stream. I'm so sad that you were so excited to be here right at the end. But this is going to go up on YouTube. Just watch it on YouTube and pretend you're watching it in real time. Like, you could leave YouTube comments like you're leaving stream chats. It won't be sad. All right, y'all. I'll probably stream again later this evening. So just watch. Either be on Discord or watch my Twitter or get a Twitch notification. However y'all kids prefer to get your notifications with your Go-Gurt and your Pogs.